All right. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? Hey, Diane, good morning. So, SPY up 0.35%, Q's up 0.5%. Take a look at this setup here. This is the SPY chart. So what do we got? We got higher lows, lower highs. We're kind of sitting up 0.36% here at this resistance. We do have a huge shelf up above. Let me lower this music a little bit. So we do have this huge shelf up above, right? This previous resistance acted as support, acted as support, acted as resistance, right? What's going on, Ant? How you doing? So if we do break out, this is the level I'm looking for. 451.55, 451.5, just this zone in general, right? Big level. Looking to see how that reacts. If it can't break, this is a great area to take puts. All right, if we test it, reject, come back down, great area to take puts. So I'll be looking at that. Qs. Oh wait, also, but on SPY, if we do break through and we see continued strength, right, everything's kind of looking strong here. Especially Amazon's up 9.5%. Apple is down 2.7%. So that's Apple obviously moves the market a bit. But SPY, right, we do have this gap to fill to the upside. So just, something to be aware of. Something to be aware of there. Okay. So that's what we'll keep an eye on. That box there. Okay, so got the levels drawn out. Qs, kind of the same thing, right? We have this previous resistance or previous support here that acted as resistance. This is where we took puts yesterday. And it worked out pretty well, and we're sitting right above pre-market. So Qs needs to hold above. If Qs can hold here, I love calls to the upside here. Right, we have a gap to fill to the upside, right in this zone here. So Qs looks pretty solid. Right, if it can hold above this previous support, love it. So that's what I'll be looking at open. Tesla, right? Tesla, we had this wedge, we broke. Filled this gap yesterday, and now we're up here. I think we see a move to this previous 265 level or so. BABA. Let's see. Let's delete the chart, redo it. All right, so on BABA, all right, we do have this from the lows, from the highs, excuse me. And, right, clean resistance above. So BABA, if this can break at 98.49. Looks like we can see some more upside. If not, we're going to fill this gap to the downside here. We'll keep an eye. It's not the best setup, but we'll see what else we got. Let's redo all these charts. Remove everything, redo it. That's right. It's always good to get clean levels. So this previous resistance acted as resistance, acted as support. Kind of had a little liquidity grab here. And now we have this level above, right? This previous resistance we could use as a trigger for a move to the upside. It's not the cleanest of all setups, but we'll keep an eye. We will keep an eye. We have this kind of resistance here as well. Let me move all this. Okay. So as long as 439.9 can hold, then it looks fine. This could definitely work out to the upside here. Meta, move this alert. All right, Meta, we have this big level at 316.2, right? Resistance acted as support, acted as another double top here. So if this can break, we should push up. We have a gap to fill to the upside. Let me remove this alert. All right, so Meta looks pretty solid, honestly. If it can break through here, we have a gap to fill to the upside. Let's see what else we got. So, right, I'm just going to go through the watch list, see what there is, see what I like best, see what I don't like. And then we kind kind of like hone down the watch list to the few best names. Let's see. Google higher lows, right? Kind of bounced off this trend line multiple times. Again, everything kind of looks similar. AMD, too choppy. Amazon's up 9% pre-market, not looking at it. Microsoft looks solid for a potential swing into next week, right? It's holding the support fine, right? Support, bounced again, kind of creating this big wedge. It's up 1.4% here pre-market. So if this can, hold, consolidate, test 333, it looks good for a potential breakout and run next week. So Microsoft, I'll be looking for a swing towards the end of the day. Apple's down 2.8%. All the way down here. Right, so this little, I guess, rising wedge kind of worked out. Not the cleanest, but all the way down here. I'm not really going to be looking at that today. Coin down 2.2%, had earnings also. No setup there. Netflix, lower high. Higher lows forming. All right, starting to create this flag here. Definitely needs some more time. Need some more time. Square down 6% on earnings. Not going to be looking at that. Shop. No thanks. Rivian, no thanks. So, favorite setups are Tesla. Tesla. Nvidia is fine. Meta's fine. That's really it. So SPY and QQQ have the best setups, I think. QQQ is going to be my top setup at open. Right, huge shelf here. It's gonna the bulls are gonna defend this level. I think all day. So we'll see. Yeah, if everyone could drop a like in the video, that'd be great. But QQQ I think is the best setup. Right, zero. Well, everything's 0 DT. So again, everyone needs to size correctly. You need to size appropriately. Be risk first. Right, you don't want to lose gains on a Friday. Right, the goal today is, get in, get out, and be done for the day. Go enjoy your weekend. Right, that should be the goal for every single Friday. Coin's down 2% pre-market. Right, we do have this. Whoops, we do have this support here at that low. What do you mean you can't see anything on the chart? I could see everything. I'm looking at the YouTube stream right now. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. It's too zoomed out. Yeah, I see it perfectly. I don't know about you. I'm looking at the stream. I have it pulled up on my on YouTube as well. You did full screen. Yep. You got him. So that's really it, right? Other than that, Tesla looks decent, right? We could potentially see a run up over this previous level. NVIDIA, we could see a run over that 451.18 level. And that's really it. SPY yesterday, great run, or great move to the downside, right? 380% on those puts right there. All right, so it took puts right here, I believe, right into this previous support, right? Support acted as another double top here, created a lower high, and just took puts there for a break to the downside. All right, ran 381%. Okay. Yeah, on the sell, it's obviously small. How to analyze the best probability? It's just all about, you want a small loss for a big gain. That's really it. Right, like you can use this risk to reward tool, right? If you enter at the break of this level, you have a stop loss below, and you have a price target at the high. Right, this example is 1.4 to 1, not the best. All right, if the target's up here, then it's 3 to 1. All right, so you just want a small loss for a big gain every single time. Disney had that nice solid breakout, then just pulled back right to that range ever since. Wouldn't really touch it. Opinion on Roku? So it's just hovering up here. There's really no significant levels over here. We'd have to go all the way back and see what's going on over here. But I see, right, this previous support here back in 2019 and acted as support here as well, or resistance. Acted as resistance here as well. So you need that to act as another support here now. And that's really it. VIX, big level here at 17. All right, previous resistance, support, resistance. If that breaks, market's gonna, see some more downside. Okay, I'm gonna clean up this chart. It's a little bit messy. All right, so we have this trend line to the downside, and we have this wedge here. All right, let's look for some important levels. First level I'm going to chart is this one, right? Huge support, previous resistance, previous resistance. Right, this, where do I want to go here? Previous support, support, support. All right. Kind of like a triple bottom there. That's really all I want to chart there, right? Until it breaks through 265, then it looks fine. Then it looks fine. So I like NVIDIA. Meta looks potentially decent. Babel we can watch also. And that's pretty much all I'm watching today. And Microsoft. MU, sure. So, I don't know what that is. MU, right? It's pretty much flat here, pre-market, up 0.4%. Regarding a setup, right? We have this previous double bottom, which was a previous resistance, right? Rejected, acted at support, support. Now we're below that. So you need to break 69.89. If that can break, it has a little gap to fill and it could see its next leg up. Okay. SPY is still sitting here up top pre-market. So big level there at 451.55. That's pretty much what I'm going to be watching. All right, but everything's pretty strong today except Apple. So curious to see how things work, because you typically want to see Apple move with the market, and it's not. So but QQQ top setup here at open. IO and Q, I'm not sure what that is, but I can take a look for you. Yeah, you need this 19 level to break. If 19 can break, it could potentially fill that gap there. You like CCL and Chewy? I haven't looked at these names in a long time. Let's take a look. Yeah, so CCL, all right, has this multiple bottom. It's kind of creating that little flag into this support. So that looks pretty solid. If this bottom can hold, and we could start to see it curl out. That looks solid. Chewy. Very long extended wedge, but you know, you could potentially make that work. Right, potentially can make that work. Not bad, not bad, not bad. I do have a phone call coming in. I do need to take this phone call. So I'm going to end it here, guys, and I will see you guys on the Zoom.